You useless brat. I told you to do some work, but you just lie in bed all day faking sick to slack off. Did you really think you could get away with this? Let me tell you, keep dreaming. How dare you make my mother angry? You ungrateful idiot! I'm going to beat you to death today. All right, my good son. Don't hit her too hard. If you actually cripple or kill her, she won't fetch a good price. Look here, kid. We agreed on 10 taels of silver earlier. But look at her. You've beaten her to a pulp. I can't take her if she looks this bad. Brother Zhao, it's just a few scratches. It's nothing really. It won't hurt her value. It won't affect your business at all. Don't worry. 6 taels of silver. How about this? I have 2 young kids inside as well. Why don't I throw them in too? Ah. Brother Zhao, I'll throw these 2 kids in as well, for a total of 10 tiles of silver. Do we have a deal? Fine. 10 taels and I'll take them. Selling your own family. In all the neighboring villages, only you 2 could do something so wicked, cruel enough. But I like it.
苍句先是有安口，礼法的漏。
You heartless monsters. You will pay for this. Karma will get you. Oh no, Dami, she stopped breathing. Auntie, please don't die, Auntie. Mother, what do we do now? What bad luck. What else can we do? Drag her to the back mountain, dig a hole, and bury her. You 2 little brats. Throw her into the pit later and bury her properly. And don't you dare run off. If you don't finish, you're not allowed back home tonight. Wait, didn't I just faint while pulling an all-nighter filming a short drama with the crew? How did I end up here? Where is this? Why does this place look like the woods? Auntie, you're awake! This is wonderful! I knew you wouldn't leave us behind. Auntie? Me? Are you kidding me? Wait, I'm still a virgin! System binding successful. Host Lu Wanhei, memory integration complete. I told you to wash my mother's feet, and you're still making so many excuses. I sent you to work at the coal yard. Where are the wages you earned? Don't cry, sweetie. Once we put this ointment on, it won't hurt anymore. It's swelling up. This isn't right. Please, I beg you, spare me for the sake of our 2 children. Auntie, does this mean my brother and I won't have a mommy anymore? No, of course not. From now on, Auntie will be your mommy. Come. Mommy is taking you down the mountain. Let's go have some real fun with them. Auntie, why are we back here? Grandma and Uncle are so scary. Don't be scared. Auntie is going to play a game with you, and we're going to teach those 2 bad guys a good lesson. Hide in the woodshed, and don't make a sound, no matter what you see or hear in a moment. Don't be afraid. Auntie will be done very soon. I told you to get to work. Lying in bed causing trouble all day. I died such a horrible death. Did you hear that? It sounds like that dead brat's voice. Stop talking nonsense. There's no such thing as ghosts. It's just the wind blowing. Yeah, her ghost must have come back to settle the score. I didn't kill you. It was my son. Please, spare me. I was wrong. Don't grab me. How dare you try to bury me alive? And you even wanted to sell me and my children. You'll never rest in peace. Every debt has its debtor. I didn't want to kill you. It was Song Jishu. It was all my son. Please spare me. I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Don't come any closer. Shidu, don't grab me. Give me back my life. Now we've angered a ghost. It was you. You told me to sell her and bury her. If she's looking for anyone, she should look for you. Since I'm already here, I might as well make the best of it. Hey, may I assist you, my master? First, tell me, other than giving these skills in silver, what can you actually do? Do you have any informational features? Like helping me investigate someone? This system is a growth support assistance system. Okay, let's try another angle then. Can you at least give me a skill to save my life?
All I have is cooking.
In this ancient world, am I supposed to defend myself with a spatula? Cooking is the ultimate survival skill. Host, you must not underestimate it. Fine, fine, fine. Let me ask for something more practical then. Can you get me a powerful backer? Someone with real influence? Ideally a gorgeous prince who commands a massive army. I'll help him, and he'll protect me. A powerful alliance. It's the perfect setup. I don't have anyone commanding an army, but I do have one who's a total magnet for trouble. System detected a clear intent from the host. Main quest triggered. Travel to the capital, investigate, and uncover your true identity. Pledge loyalty to some faction? You could at least tell me which faction it is. This jade pendant is incredibly smooth and translucent. The craftsmanship is incredibly detailed. This is definitely no ordinary street find. Does this have to do with my sister-in-law? No. If it was the same crowd, they wouldn't have secretly slipped me a jade pendant like this. Who left this pendant? And why give it to me? Are they trying to help me, or are they baiting me to follow this lead? Is that why I have to go to the capital? It's not just because the system ordered me to. It's because going to the capital is the only way I'll ever find the truth. Auntie, I'm so hungry. Come on, Auntie's taking you out for a real meal. Boss, bring us 6 bowls of beef noodles. Coming right up. You 3, please take a seat. It'll just be a moment. Auntie, didn't you say we were going out for a nice meal? How come we're just getting noodles? Well, if you don't want them, then you won't even get noodles. You'll get nothing. As if I couldn't handle you kids. Oh, perfect. Exactly 6 bowls of noodles. 1 bowl for each of you 3, and 3 bowls for this humble Taoist. Absolutely perfect. Thank you, Miss Liu. I'll dig in first. Down the hatch. Do we know each other? Not at all, miss. You don't even know me, and you dare steal my noodles? But this humble Taoist knows you don't belong to this world. No way. Is he bluffing me? But he's spot on. Twice priest. You just said you know I don't belong to this world? Oh, I don't just know that Miss Liu doesn't belong here. I also know you're heading straight for the capital. He knows I'm going to the capital? I've never mentioned that to a soul. Can he read minds? Is he part of a system, or does he have something to do with this jade pendant? Wait, that's not right. The system said it wouldn't expose my identity. And how on earth did he find out? You little brat. Running around scamming people again, are you? Get your butt back home with me right now. Auntie! Oh, easy, easy, easy. I'm coming home with you right now. We're going. You're not from around here, are you, miss? That kid has been running scams all over our little town, spouting absolute nonsense. Don't pay him any mind, miss. I'll charge you half price for your noodles later. Consider it a small gesture of welcome from our Qinghao town. Not only did he see right through me, and know I don't belong to this world, but he also knew I was heading to the capital. Who on earth is he? That little Taoist. Who is he? Really, was it just a lucky guess? Or does he actually have some real tricks up his sleeve? Tomorrow, I'm definitely going to find him and get some answers. But I'm almost out of money right now. What am I going to do? The 2 little ones need to eat, and we still have to travel to the capital. I can't just let these 2 kids starve on the streets. Oh, right, the system. How could I forget about the system? System! Warning. Survival crisis detected for the host. Granting additional top-tier medical skills. Thinking effect immediately. You've got to be kidding me. Transmigrating is already hard enough, but ending up with a system this stingy and wicked makes it 10 times harder. What a useless piece of trash system. Couldn't you just give me some gold and silver instead? First it's cooking. Now it's medical skills. You're forcing me to go out and hustle on the streets just to make a buck. Wait, what's going on here? I'm just setting up a little stall. It's not like I'm refusing to pay the vendor fee. Why is everyone looking at me like they want to tear me to pieces? Oh crap. I've stirred up a hornet's nest of local doctors. Why am I always so unlucky? Transmigrating to this wild world is one thing, but now I'm getting cornered by competitors just for setting up a stall. Knowing the cosmos above and every petty detail of life below. Little Master! Oh, what a coincidence running into you again. Have you eaten yet? Are you hungry? How about I take you out to get a bite to eat? I know a great wonton stall just up ahead. The wrappers are paper thin, the fillings are huge, and the broth is incredibly savory. Hectors. Being this nice out of the blue, you must be up to no good. I take it you have a favor to ask of me, Miss Lou? The little immortal truly lives up to his name. You know everything, from the heavens above to the earth below. And you can predict the future with just a flick of your fingers. Nothing can escape those sharp eyes of yours. All right. Save the flattery. This lack. In 1 hour, at the Tingping Inn on the south side of town, you will find the solution to your urgent crisis. Wait, what do you mean by that, little deity? You only have 1 hour left. If you don't go right now, it will be too late. Then please wait here for me, little deity. Don't you dare leave. Promise me you will wait. Oh no. I left in such a rush that I forgot to ask him what is actually going on. You filthy scammer! How dare you try to swindle my young master? I think you must have a death wish. Mercy, master! Please spare my life! I will never dare to treat patients again. The system just gave me top-tier medical skills. Is this the urgent crisis the little deity was talking about? But if I don't beat you to death, you filthy scammer... Stop right there. Who are you? Your young master's illness. I can cure it. Great. Where did this little fraud come from now? Has Qingtao become a breeding ground for scammers? Your young master is not sick. He has been poisoned. And he isn't the only one. You are poisoned, too. How could you tell with just one glance? Please, divine doctor, save my young master. Lead the way. Oh my God, how can someone be this ridiculously handsome? His skin is so incredibly pale, and his features are so breathtakingly delicate. Look at those long eyelashes. And that gorgeous lip color. Is this guy even real? If he had this face in the modern world, he wouldn't even need to struggle with research. Some wealthy female CEO would have immediately kept him as her precious little canary. No. He's not just a canary.
He's a golden phoenix.
He's like a national treasure level piece of art preserved in a museum. Miss? Fifth. Oh, it's nothing major. This canary's poison. I mean, this poison is a piece of cake. Wait, what's a canary? Yeah. That's a type of medicinal herb. Medicinal herb. Louvane, you came here to save a life, not to find a husband. I almost died of embarrassment right there. Someone has been putting poison in your food. Yes, someone is definitely poisoning your meals. How do you know this, doctor? His pulse is extremely rough, like a knife scraping against bamboo. This is a clear sign of accumulated toxins. For it to enter through the mouth into the stomach and build up over time, it could only have come from his daily meals. Doctor, is there a way to detoxify him? Everything in this world has its counter. Where there is poison, there is an antidote, and where there is evil, there is a force to conquer it. Get these herbs according to my prescription, brew them, and have him drink them for 3 days. Your master should take a double dose for the first 2 days. On the 3rd day, switch to a milder dose to nourish his body. As for you, make sure to take only half the dose.
Thank you so much for your immense kindness, Doctor.
Jin Yu will remember every word. Wow, playing a miracle doctor actually feels pretty great. Yogemoto. You're going to scare this humble Taoist to death. The matter is finally resolved. Yummy Myrtle, you truly have divine foresight. Not a single calculation was wrong. I barely even had to try. It was effortless. To solve the problem, didn't take a single bit of effort. Hey, young immortal. Can you tell me now? You said before that I don't belong to this world. How on earth did you know that? Did I really say that? Of course you did. Back at the noodle stall, you ate my noodles and said you knew I don't belong here. You even knew I was heading to the capital. And you also said, you must have misremembered. Oh dear, I almost forgot. My aunt called me home for dinner. I have to go, Miss Liu. Oh, right, Miss Liu, on your journey to the cap, remember to stick to the main road. Avoid the back roads. Did I say that? Or did I not? How did I get so dizzy again? Forget it. Asking that fraud is useless. I might as well ask my system. Even though the system is stingy, at least it won't fake amnesia. Stick to the main road, right? Got it. This little Taoist priest. 1 minute he says I don't belong to this world. And the next, he plays dumb and denies it. He can't keep his story straight. And yet, he saw right through me and knew I was going to the capital. He even predicted what would happen at the inn's entrance. Wait, no. He's not a fraud. Frauds scam people for money. But he didn't want my money. He just wanted 3 bowls of noodles. System. System. Are you asleep? Your host is worried sick here. Can't you hear me? System has detected the host disturbing others in the middle of the night. What can I do for you? Who are you calling disturbing? System, let me ask you. Who exactly is that little Taoist Lu Chen? This system does not possess the function to identify frauds. However what? This world contains a karmic system that lies outside of this system's architecture. Fine, okay. The laws of causality in this world. System, so he was right to tell me to stick to the main road? System has detected recent signs of bandit activity on the back roads leading to the capital, which are classified as non-safe zones. If the host travels north via the back roads while carrying a young child, you may encounter danger. Please follow the official main roads to ensure your personal safety. You didn't tell him about me, did you? You didn't sell me off for some quick cash, did you? Don't you think you're overthinking it? But why do you always seem so incredibly shady? For the sake of my host's life and safety, I suggest you get some rest. We have to hit the road tomorrow, you know? Hey,
I'm not done asking yet. Do you seriously just clock out whenever you feel like it?
So the conclusion is that Taoist priest isn't completely a fraud, and this system isn't completely useless. But this world is way more complicated than I imagined. All right, let's take the main road to the capital.
The boss is seriously a genius. Before we set out, we agreed to ambush the side road. But when we got to the fork, he suddenly changed his mind, insisting that we wait on the main road instead. Heh, you can say that again. Look at that. How long have we even been waiting here? In less than half a day, we caught 3 of them. Come on, let's go up front and get our reward. Don't keep the boss waiting. Tang, don't be afraid. Yanshan, don't be afraid. Auntie's right here, and I'm not going anywhere. Auntie will find a way to get you both out of here. Do you hear me? You damn Taoist priest. Go to hell! You told me to take the main road.
Saying the main road is safer than the side roads.
Saying it's super safe. Save my foot.
We went straight into a bandit's den.
What kind of divine immortal crap is that? Next time I see you, I'll beat you so hard even your own aunt won't recognize you. A black eye and a bloody nose will be the absolute least of your worries. I'll string you up and snap you into 3 pieces. 3 pieces! Do you hear me? Thing! You do you think you are? Oh, brutes! A bunch of mindless brutes. How could you hit me so hard? Look at my handsome, dashing face. Ruined, and this Taoist robe of mine is brand new. Can you even afford to replace it? You're stinky Taoist. Oh, Miss Lu. What a coincidence. You're here too? The main road. You told me to take the main road, and I actually believed your nonsense. Only to end up straight in a bandit's den. Calm down, Miss Lu. Please, calm down. I really had good intentions. Honest. Cut those good intentions for your own aunt. Shut up and stay put. I had planned on making a little silver and picking up a few kids, but I ended up bringing back a pretty boy too. Talk about hitting the jackpot. Just look at his face. It's smoother and fairer than the prettiest girls in our entire camp. Which family raised a pretty young master like you? Your family must be filthy rich, huh? Just wait. I'm going to squeeze a fortune out of them. If I were you, I'd be too ashamed to even stand here. What? What did I even do? My young master's poison was cured after taking your medicine. But now all of his inner energy is completely gone. Tell me, did you do this on purpose to trap us? Luanya, your professional skills definitely need some work. Getting captured by bandits on a mountain road and thrown in a jail cell, with teammates fighting each other, and a client complaining. Luana, what kind of disastrous life script did you get yourself into? The antidote cures the poison, but the side effect is that it temporarily disperses your inner energy. I just didn't have time to mention that part yet. That's on me. I take the blame. 永久. Not move. Without Miss Lu's antidote, I wouldn't even be able to stand. Right now, blaming her is not the priority. Finding a way out is... Miss Lu, how long do these side effects usually last? Well... Under normal circumstances, barring any complications, probably about 5 or 6 days. 5 or 6 days. This poor Taoist thought it would only be 10 to 12 hours at most. You're spelling Taoist. Laugh one more time, and I'll beat you up right in front of your divination banner. This poor Taoist was merely calculating the duration of the side effects. I wasn't laughing. Miss Lu must have misheard. Smelly Taoist, why don't you divine a way to counter the side effects? No way, no way. I can't waste my divination on such trivial matters. If I divine too much, my predictions won't work anymore. May I ask your name, young master? My last name is Ning. As for my name, we are all just passing travelers in this martial world. It's not worth mentioning. So aloof. So incredibly aloof. Even the way he says his last name has so much class. Lord Ning, your last name is simply too beautiful. Combined with that face of yours, it's absolutely killer. Just a passerby in the martial world? That doesn't matter at all. Even a passerby can become a regular. My last name is Lu. My given name is Chen. Lu, as in land, and Chen as in the phrase, sinking fish and falling geese. Chen. Miss Lu. After all, we've shared 3 bowls of noodles, so we're basically friends. Let's introduce ourselves properly. That's step aside. We both share the last name Lu, but how can the difference be this huge? After all, this humble Taoist is still a famous young immortal in this town. Come along, little beauty. Our chief requests your presence. Our chief loves people with guts. Weren't you acting pretty tough just now? Come on, let's go have a little chat with our chief.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! He's pulling me aside for a private interrogation.
I've seen this play out 800 times in short dramas. The female lead who gets pulled aside is always either thrown off a cliff or almost sold to a brothel,
Turning peril into safety and disaster into good fortune.
Miss Liu, you can go with absolute peace of mind.
Kneel! This is our chief! The chief invited me here.
There's no need to make me kneel right off the bat, is there? These knees of mine only kneel to heaven, earth, and my parents. Kneeling to anyone else might just take years off their life.
Interesting. If you won't kneel, then don't. But, little lady,
Do you know why I specially invited you up here?
please enlighten me, chief.
Because I need a woman like you. Brave, smart, and who knows how to treat illnesses.
Wait.
Is he praising me? So he doesn't want to sell me? There's no question like this in my short drama survival guide. My wife has been sick for a whole 3 months. We've called every doctor in town, and not a single one was any use.
Those old frauds.
Their legs started shaking before they even reached the mountain gates. Today, at the stronghold gates, I overheard those 2 guards talking. They said you only had to take their master's pulse to know he was poisoned. A doctor with this kind of talent? I've been in this godforsaken valley for 6 years.
And this is the very first time I've met someone like you.
So, I was kidnapped just because my medical skills are too good? What is this even called? A top talent's career bottleneck? But wait, he isn't acting. This bandit chief is genuinely out of his mind with worry.
A bandit king who loves his wife this much? Can't be all that bad.
Moane, you can negotiate. Chief.
Good. With me tied up like this.
I can't check your wife's pulse. Untie me. Who told you idiots to tie her up?
This tight?
But Chief, you said whoever we bring here, we must tie them up tight.
I meant the men.
This is a doctor. Go check on my wife first.
Lead the way, chief.
You're back. Please don't lose your temper at the men again.
I didn't lose my temper. I brought a doctor. A real one this time.
I already chased off those old frauds from last time. Dear, my illness.
Is it incurable? It can be cured, chief.
Your wife doesn't have a terminal illness. She's been poisoned. And it's not from bad food.
It's chronic inhalation poisoning.
The culprit is that candle right there in this room.
Who did this? Chief, go investigate right now. Make a huge fuss so the poisoner gets nervous and makes a move.
To now, find everyone who entered this inner room in the past few months and watch them in secret. As for the candles,
Just replace them with oil lamps.
follow the prescription I write down.
And she'll recover in 7 or 8 days. What is your name?
Lu Wanhei. Well, I, the chief, owe you a favor. If you ever run into trouble out there, just drop my name, Scarface Who. Even though it's not a very noble name,
At least it can scare some people off. Well, chief, if you want to return the favor, do it now.
the other people you captured, they're my friends. I'll make sure your wife is fully cured. You just need to let all of us go.
Deal. I never make a losing bargain.
But before I let you go, write down that prescription first.
Fine, but serve us a feast first.
My crew and I have been starving for a whole day. My head is spinning. How do you expect me to write a decent prescription when I'm starving?
Someone, prepare a feast and make sure it's the good stuff.
I'm complaced. Will the bad guys hurt Auntie? No, they won't.
Your auntie is way smarter than any of the bad guys here.
Big brother, you look really strong.
Are you going to save auntie?
Yes, I am. Before your auntie left, she made a pinky promise with me.
My lord, if those bandits try to lay a finger on Miss Liu,
We can't summon even a single bit of our inner power right now. How do we save her? Our power might be gone, but our brains aren't. I already memorized the path when they brought us in. Before Miss Liu left, those bandits cleared 3 separate paths. Based on the direction of this cell, I can figure out where the exit is.
if we can just hold out until dark and wait for the guards to shift change, we might actually have a shot.
Besides, if I'm not mistaken, that priest who helped us is no ordinary man either. I have been practicing the way for 10 whole years. Why is everyone staring at me? Hey, put that on the left. Yeah, the left.
Careful with the soup. Don't spill it. Put that roast chicken right in the middle.
Yes, that plate.
Huh?
Auntie! Auntie! Whoa, don't rub against me. You're getting grease all over my clothes. All right, it's done. Chief, your wife was poisoned. But I wrote a prescription for her and traded our freedom for a decent meal. Unbelievable. I've survived in the wild for 10 years just using my mouth and running for my life. And yet I had to get captured by bandits just to get treated to a free meal. You're seriously the first person to pull this off. Hey, brother, could you do us a favor and set up 2 clean rooms? It's way too damp and gloomy in this cell. The 2 kids won't be able to sleep comfortably in here tonight. Of course, Dr. Liu. Just a moment. Okay, right on it. Wait, 2 rooms are plenty. As for this priest here, let's just say he actually prefers the environment of a jail cell. You. This is biting the hand that feeds you. This humble priest will read your fortune. I stayed in jail to keep you company, and you still scared the life out of me. Whatever. This humble priest is going to sleep. Good night, Priest Liu. Priest Liu, this place really does suit you. It's quiet. Perfect for meditation. Get some rest. I've cultivated the Tao for 10 years. Yet today, I met my match in a single bowl of noodles. Juing, once we leave the stronghold, you will lead the men and disguise yourself as me. We'll split up. But Master, what about you? Your inner energy hasn't recovered yet. How can you go without anyone by your side? I have other plans. Miss Liu, are you asleep yet? Sick. What on earth is he doing here this late? And why is he knocking so casually? Calm down. Maybe he's just here to ask about the antidote's side effects. Right. It must be... Wait, no. When he looked at me in the cell earlier, he was sizing me up, trying to see if I could be trusted. He's definitely not here because of some side effects. The moonlight is lovely tonight. Miss Liu, would you care to take a walk with me? Masterling, is there a reason you asked me out this late? Miss Liu, are you traveling to the capital to find your family? How did you know that, Master Ning? I don't recall telling you about it. I guessed. Just a guess. Which is why I have a humble request. I'd like to travel with you to the capital, Miss Liu. Once we arrive, he promised a handsome reward. But why is he so eager to travel with a strange woman carrying 2 kids? Does he really need a bodyguard? Or does he have an ulterior motive? No, wait. He promised a massive reward once we reach the capital. That sounds a lot like an empty promise. But back in the cell, even after losing all his inner energy, he could still analyze the situation so calmly. A man like him doesn't do things without a reason. There must be a reason he's approaching me that I haven't figured out yet. Besides, the way he looked at me in the cell was completely different from everyone else. He wasn't looking at me as a woman, but as an asset. Fine, deal. But let's get one thing straight first. Traveling together is one thing, but you better keep your hands to yourself. Men and women should keep a respectful distance. Do not cross that line. And as for my reward, you did say yourself, young master, that you'd reward me handsomely. So once we reach the capital, it had better be more, not less. And if I'm missing even 1 copper coin, I'm not taking it. Ha ha ha. Of course. Rest assured, Miss Liu, I am a man of my word. Thank you, Miss Liu. Oh no, he looks even more handsome when he smiles. And he was the one who suggested we travel together. He must feel like he can trust me. Well, trust is much more important than looks anyway. There, your pulse is steady and strong now. The poison is cleared. Rest for another 3 to 5 days, and you'll be running all over these hills again. I've been sick for 3 whole months. We brought in doctor after doctor, but they all just said I was weak and frail. If you hadn't taken a look at that candle, I probably would have died without ever knowing why. The substance added to that candle is no ordinary poison. Whoever did this must know a thing or two about medicine. And since they were able to slip it into your room, They must be someone from inside the camp.
I know exactly who it is.
It's the old woman I hired from town to help with the sewing. I treated her like my own family, confided in her. I guess a kind heart only gets you slowly poisoned to death. She probably didn't feel a shred of guilt either. Does the chief know about this yet? You've seen his temper. I don't want him hurting anyone, but I also don't want him to feel useless because of this again.
The chief, he stayed on this mountain all this time, but
He wasn't born to be a bandit.
my husband was actually a soldier in a border town.
A real, registered soldier of the imperial court. He was a lieutenant at the border, and he fought in several brutal battles.
But then, someone in the army embezzled the soldier's pay.
In the end, the corrupt officers got off scot-free, while he was framed for insubordination and stripped of his rank. Furious, he took a few brothers who had also been kicked out, and they claimed this mountain.
He might look rough and fierce, but he has strict rules for the camp.
They rob the rich to feed the poor,
And they never lay a finger on the elderly, the women, or the children.
most of the food they take is given to the tenant farmers down the mountain, who can barely survive under all the heavy taxes. We've been married for almost 10 years, and he has never harmed an innocent soul.
Sister Shen, why are you telling me all this?
You didn't say all that for nothing, did you?
You saw right through me.
I just didn't want you all leaving the mountain with any misunderstandings. Since you were heading to the capital, Miss Lu, if you happen to hear any bad rumors about Crouching Tiger's stronghold, at least you'll know that Scarface Hu on this mountain isn't a bad guy.
Sister Shen, I really should get going now. The kids are still waiting for me.
We still have a long way to go to reach the capital. It's a long mountain path. If you ever pass by this mountain again, remember to drop by for a visit. This humble priest can only walk with you this far. You're not going to the capital? I still have some unfinished business to settle in the small town. Besides, my aunt is still waiting for me to come home for dinner. If he hadn't deliberately struck up a conversation with me at the noodle stall, I probably still wouldn't know how to use the medical skills my system gave me.
That damn priest.
Barely a word out of his mouth is true. But somehow, every random move of his ended up pushing me in the right direction. Last time, you told me to take the main road,
But I ended up walking straight into a bandit's den.
this blessing of yours. It isn't another trap, is it? Well, didn't you make it out alive? This priest's blessings are far more reliable than his words. All right, hurry back to your aunt. She's probably polished her rolling pin waiting to give you a beating.
No Guan here. What is it?
The capital is a huge place. People's hearts there are far more dangerous than any bandit's den. Those eyes of yours are great at spotting good food and poison, but you must learn to read people just as well. Auntie, is the priest uncle not coming with us anymore?
He went home.
And we have our own path to walk. The journey to the capital is still very long. Auntie will take you to get some delicious food first. Does this young priest actually have some real skills, or is he just putting on a show? If he really is capable, then why did he tell me to take the main road, only for me to walk straight into a bandit's den? But if he's a fraud, how did he see right through me at that noodle stall and know I'm not from this world?
He even accurately predicted what happened at the inn's entrance.
Someone is tailing us from the shadows, but they mean no harm. Miss Lu, watch out. Someone is following us.
Since when?
Was it since Lu Chen wolfed down 3 bowls of my noodles at the Qinha town stall? Or was it even earlier?
He might have a big mouth.
And dragged me right into a bandit's den. But when it comes to serious matters, he's never lied to me. Fine, I'll trust him one more time. Doist Lu doesn't seem like an ordinary man.
Him?
He mooched 3 bowls of beef noodles from my stall in Qinghao town. I thought he was just a scammer. But then, right outside the inn, he predicted exactly that someone would need a doctor. And when I got there, I ran straight into your guard beating up an old physician. He even told me to take the main road. And I actually believed him, only to walk straight into a bandit's den. If I say he's a scammer, every single thing he says actually comes true in the end. But if I say he isn't one,
He doesn't even know if he has a beard.
still, he doesn't seem to mean us any harm. Miss Lu, it's been 3 or 4 days since you left the mountain.
I wonder when you'll recover from these side effects.
Oh, about that? Soon. It should be very soon. Oh, by the way, young Master Ning, I haven't had a chance to ask you, why are you in such a hurry to reach the capital?
And with people trying to assassinate you along the way? Is there someone important waiting for you?
My father is gravely ill.
I'm returning home to see him. Then we must hurry.
Once we reach the capital, you can go see your father.
And I'll take the kids to tend to my own business.
Neither of us can afford to mess up on the road. Take the kids and hide behind the deity statue. Don't make a sound. The fire isn't out yet. It's still warm. They haven't gone far. Those people from earlier. That wasn't the first time, was it? No. But how did you know they would chase us down the main road? The ashes are still warm. They know we're not far, so they won't stick around. But if someone is hiding behind the statue, searching this place makes more sense than chasing them. He made the wrong choice. Master Ning, who on earth are you? Just a traveler. Someone just struck up a conversation with my niece. He asked where we came from. The kid has a loose tongue. She told him our entire route. That wasn't the same group from last night. Last night's group moved swiftly in the dark. They were clearly trained. If that guy just now was with them, he wouldn't have bothered asking. He would have just followed us directly. Which means last night's group was definitely out for blood. But this guy, just now, he wasn't. Yeah. Master Ning. Just how many people are following us on this road? With so many people in the tea shop. Why did he have to ask my niece? Of all people, adults lie. But children don't. Is that it? Those people last night were chasing you. I can pretty much guess what that was about. But this guy today was asking where we came from and where we've been. He didn't ask about anything else. He doesn't seem like a pursuer. Looks more like he was here to confirm something. It's not you he was asking about. It's us. Yeah. I'm just a widow kicked out of Qingtown, traveling with 2 orphaned kids. What could we possibly have that's worth making a special trip to spy on us? If we can't figure it out, let's put it aside for now. He left right after asking. Which means, for now, he only wants information. He has no intention of making a move. But once we get to more crowded areas, make sure the kids stay close to you. A bad chill and indigestion, sweating in that ruined temple and then getting hit by the night wind. A kid's body can't handle that. We need to bring his fever down. The child has a fever, and we're missing 2 key medicines. Where is the apothecary? Head back. It's at the east end of Shilitown. It's late. The shop might be closed. Just knock on the door until they open up. Don't force your way in. Just come straight in when you return. No need to knock. I'll go brew the medicine. Think. A 40-li round trip, and you haven't even had dinner. Young Master Ning, you really are something. You never say a word when you're helping someone, do you? You're not someone else. You saved my life twice on this journey. Once when you neutralized the poison at the inn, and once in the fortress dungeon. So, we're even. Fine. We're even. Actually, those 2 times you mentioned don't really count. At the inn, you just happened to be there. And at the fortress, I only did it to save myself.
They were both just convenient.
No, they weren't. That day, at the entrance of the inn, 3 elderly physicians were lying on the ground. The guards were beating them, and everyone else was just watching the show. You could have easily chosen to stay out of it, but you stood up for them. That wasn't just convenient. That was a choice you made for yourself. We didn't finish our conversation last night.
About what? To do something right?
You said it wasn't just convenient. Then, what was it? You chosen to step forward.
So, that choice belongs to you.
Do you always talk like this?
Breaking one sentence into 3.
And leaving the rest for me to guess?
Did you figure it out?
I did. You wanted to say that my stepping forward had nothing to do with you, that it was entirely my own choice. So I've been thinking. When you say we're even, you're just trying to shut me up. But when you say it wasn't just convenient, what is that about? Never mind. You know the answer yourself. You care so much about the fact that I helped you, yet you walk 40 li in the dark just to get medicine. And you stand guard all by yourself outside this ruined temple. Every single time there's a threat, you're always the one standing closest to the danger. You didn't keep track of a single one of these. Then why are you counting them too?
I'm not.
I just happened to remember. Once we get to the capital, where are you going to stay?
I haven't decided yet. I'll probably just find a cheap inn to stay at first.
Just, that's all you have to say?
Yeah, just, This is far enough. You can stop here.
Wait, didn't you say we were entering the city together? Someone is waiting for me in the city.
I need to slip away before we reach the gates.
Fine. What about the handsome reward you promised me earlier? I don't have any money on me. Take this token as collateral for now. Once you're in the city, find my people, and they will pay you. And who exactly are your people? The one who was posing as an old doctor at the inn entrance last time. Seriously, the way you do things. We agreed to head to the capital together, but you're ditching me halfway. And you promised a handsome reward. Yet you don't even have a single coin on you, just using this token as collateral. Can you actually do anything according to what we agreed on? You didn't stick to the plan either. What didn't I do according to plan? You set 2 conditions back then. First, men and women should keep their distance. Second, the reward can only be more, never less. You didn't keep either of them along the way.
What do you mean? I did. You're just meddling too much.
You think I meddle too much?
Then don't listen to me.
I didn't say I wouldn't. You said your father is gravely ill, so see him first once we get to the capital. There's no rush to pay me back. Where are you from, miss? Kingtown. I've been traveling for about 10 days. Just you alone with 2 kids? Where's father? They aren't my children. They're my nephew and niece. That must be tough. Even birth parents might not be able to travel this far with them, let alone when they aren't even your own. The kitchen stove at my inn is free in the mornings. If you have a knack for cooking, you could get up early, make a couple of batches of buns, and I'll help you sell them at the door. I'll take a 10%. Cut. The rest is all yours. Saves you the trouble of hunting for a street stall. Why are you helping me? I'm doing this for my own business. If your food is good, passing customers will follow the aroma right inside. And if it's terrible, well, I only lose 1 morning's worth of stove space. I can afford that risk. Sure, but I have one condition. I prepare the bun fillings myself, and I'll clean up the stove myself when I'm done. The 10% cut is fine, but you have to waive my first month's rent. You can slowly deduct it from my daily sales. Look at you, bargaining already. Haha, I right. I'll waive your first month's rent. We'll try 1 batch tomorrow morning. If they don't sell, don't say I didn't warn you. If they don't sell, I'll eat them myself. What are you doing here?
On the young master's orders, I'm here to deliver your reward.
Where is he? The young master is busy with other matters.
So he couldn't come in person. All right.
Go back and tell him I've accepted the payment. Thank him for me. Closing up?
This humble priest thought about it.
And decided not to leave after all. But last time you said you had unfinished business in town. I was planning to go back, but after doing some calculations, I realized there is a benefactor in the capital. So, here I am.
You're staying in the capital?
Well, it's not like you'll miss a single extra pair of chopsticks. This humble priest doesn't eat much anyway. Just 2 of those steamed buns per meal is enough.
The money has been delivered. He accepted it.
What did he say?
He asked where you were.
And asked me to thank you on his behalf.
Well.
He didn't ask about anything else?
No.
What about the people near the pavilion?
They've all been cleared out.
No one will be tailing him anymore.